know this is a controversial topic, but I don't care anymore. My life is more important. My safety is more important. I'm not finna risk my life, my sanity, and my safety over somebody, over a guy. That's just me. That's just me. And my parents, when I was younger, they used to warn me, do not date broke guys. And I know dudes all over the internet, they're like, oh, you need a, no, you need to date us broke guys. Let me tell you this. Broke people, broke guys have ruined my life. They've stole things that I don't even want to talk about. I've had a lot of things stolen from me, but I lost three most important things, and I'm not going to talk about it. I'm just not going to talk about it. I've had so many things stolen from me. Every time I dealt with a broke guy, I ended up losing something. Whether it be money, whether it be myself, my sanity, you know. They don't use you just for money in your body. They can use you for other stuff too, not just your money, not just your body. They'll use you for other things. They'll use you for other things. And some of you may say, well, why were you with a broke person anyways? Honestly, I shouldn't care what people think anymore, but I will say this. I used to see the potential in people. I used to think people could change for the better. I used to think people didn't really mean the harm that they do, but they do. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. And I get so nervous around tax season. I mean, it's normal for people to be nervous around tax season, but I get a little bit more nervous. Any unknown caller that I get, I automatically block their number. As soon as I see a number that I don't know, like as soon as my phone starts ringing, I hang up that very second and I block that number that second because people automatically do that. People automatically, avoid spam callers. But me, I'm different. I get so nervous around tax season. I spend less money around tax season. I don't want, and it's crazy because most people spend money around this time because of, you know, I believe December and January, December. I don't know, around those times, people be spending. I try to study that. I mean, it's quite obvious. Around December, people spend the most money. But I get so nervous around tax season because I've dealt with thieves. I've dealt with people that do bad things. Just because you hung out with bad people doesn't mean that you're a bad person. Because I hate when people saying you are who you attract. I just had low self-esteem, hon. That ain't me. Okay? Me and them were not aligned. We were not equally yoked. That was not my person, and we were not on the same level. I'm actually glad that I'm single. A lot of my so-called exes left me for their exes. And I used to get mad at the girl. The girl didn't know. Or sometimes, even if she did know, she took my problem away. So go ahead. Leave me for somebody else. I don't care. Don't you know I'm used to that kind of foolishry? Foolishry. Is that a word? Foolery. Don't judge me. I just woke up. Foolery. No, don't judge me, y'all. I just woke up. I just woke up. I woke up to take a piss and now I'm making an audio clip. But I've had so many, like, those 3 important things, man. You know what? Scratch that. 4. One of them I got back though, but still got those things stolen from me. Bro, I love being single. Like, imagine laying next to a guy or laying next to a cheater that puts their hands on you. No, I'm not dealing with that. I get as much sleep as I want. Look, I only woke up to pee, but still I get a lot more sleep. Don't have to worry about if anyone's gonna ghost me or cheat on me or take my belongings, you know, taking my stuff away from me. You know how people be hiding their phones, putting passwords in it? Y'all should be doing the same with their wallet, but they don't got one. Ooh. And it's just, I don't care what people think no more. I refuse. Bro, I don't care if you're black, white, young, old, tall, short. I don't care who you are. If you're not bringing anything to our table, look, if you don't have any money, and keyword, I said our table. When I'm in a relationship with someone, we need to be a team. Okay, we need to be a team. It's a team effort. Relationship, team effort. Notice I didn't say the table. I said our table. I'm putting in 2, but I get tired of that. I get tired of the only one pouring into the cup and you just taking from me. I get tired of that. I get tired of one-sided relationships, situationships, whatever you want to call it. I love being single. I can't believe I took it for granted. If I could go back in time, I would have spent my whole 20s and late teens being single. If I could go back in time, I would have just been single. It's peaceful, it's bliss. I would have had a lot more money and a lot more sanity and all of my belongings if I would have just stayed single. Oh, but don't you want kids? Don't you want to start a family? Not with a person like that. No, I'd rather be single and kid free for the rest of my life if I keep attracting people like this. And the thing is, bro, people like this, I don't like them. I really don't. I really, really don't like people like that. So when people say things like, dang, don't you want to start a family? Duh, obviously. But I'm single and kid free because I don't want to deal with people like that. Okay? It's not worth it. They're not worth it to me. And no D is good enough for me to stay. Okay? Like, if you treat me like I'm trash, and yeah, if you treat me like I'm trash, I'm not going to stay. If you say things like, oh, we were never together, or I never did like you, or oh, I don't care about you, I don't like you, then leave me alone and I'll leave you alone. Yeah, that makes me not want to have kids. I've had so many bad, traumatic experiences. No, I'm not dealing with that. And I'm going to always be nervous around tax season time. It's normal to be nervous around that time, but I've had things stolen. Stolen. And I even tell my bank, I I used to go to my bank every day. I used to tell them, you know, like around tax season time, like there's just so many frauds. So many people just, and honestly, that's part of the reason why I work in a different town. That's a different story for a different day. But yeah, and I shouldn't even be mad at their new girl. She took my problems away, you know, didn't even want to sleep with them for real. Ain't no D good enough for me to stay. Ain't no amount of kisses can make me stay. I'ma just wait for something better along. What? I'ma wait for something better to come along. See, I'm slurring my words. Alright, I'm out.